Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's a short completion of a big tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Vols, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another 1st down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they had some fun backs to watch.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Tries to get it to the running back. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Takes a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. Third down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
That's a great by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And there's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. That one moves the ball to the 16.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Fox. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He makes the grab. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And the ball is lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Nobody heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks right, lets it fly. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying for a touchdown here. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Dropping back. It's Fox. Catch made over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walk out, and you can take advantage of it.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. The Vols are going to keep this drive moving. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
The Volunteers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they're able to get him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Fox. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. He saw him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Cornhuskers with 1st and 10 here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. It's a quick grab. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, knocked right through. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air. It's Fox. On the back makes a difficult grab, but he couldn't stay in bounds there.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That's caught. It's Henderson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's picked for